Hey everybody, back again. Let's see. I played this without recording. I know it's like blasphemy, but I played this to try to beat that one place and found out that no matter what I did, didn't work. Like I got this thing up for stupid chocolates because she's an idiot. I couldn't get this up in time. I couldn't get swords up in time because you needed running, and I couldn't get that up in time. But I think I found a way, mostly because I cheated and looked it up. Because I didn't want to start over, and that would have sucked. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the stupid chocolate thing, and then we're going to turn around and do reflexes and running, since they're already pretty high up, and that will probably save me from getting attacked. So we'll try to do that, or that's what the strategy thing said. So let's do flattery and get that freaking up. Yeah. Alright, we've seen this part a million one times. I'll fast forward it so you guys don't have to. Alright, now that we're past that part, I just passed the party part where, you know, she's like, my mom can't tell me what to do, and is like a complete brat. Alright, we got flattery up enough, so let's go ahead and do court manners all the way up to 100 because, it has to be like a 90 and above, I think. I figured that out last time when I did 72 and still died. You study this, you study that, sent you a gift. Let's keep it. Let's do here for willful, because we're still gonna have to learn magic sometime. And one more court manners, it looks like. I hope it's one more. And let's go ahead and start the reflexes. Yes, court manners is 100%. Woohoo! You study the forms of written address, how to issue and decline invitations, how to announce an impending visit, and how to correspond with the rulers of foreign domains. You study the language of flowers and the secret meanings that can be communicated through the gift of a bouquet. The study, or I should have learned that when she saw those dead flowers. It probably meant like, I'm going to kill you with chocolates. You study the meaning of behavior in the foreign courts, so that you may be seen blah 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 blah. You may seem at home in any setting. You practice touch blocking skills at full speed, deflecting hands before they can reach you. You practice running through a field, dodging balls that are thrown at you from all sides. So pretty much she practiced dodgeball and called it reflexes. The Duchess of Mead is here to see you, my lady. Hello, lady. I'm troubled. I'm sorry to trouble you. I'm troubled. You are many things, but I have a feeling that's why he was like declaring war on us, because his daughter died or something in the palace. I wonder what's in the palace. That makes me want to explore. Alright, skills. Court manners is all the way up. Alright, it looks like one more reflex, and then we'll go ahead and do running too. Agility. No, I want to do running. Running. Alright. You practice walking at a brisk but comfortable pace for the set length of time a day. Up. Sorry. I'm like on like 17 Pepsis right now. Just kidding. But you know. You sit quietly in the center of the room, watching out of the corners of your eyes to see people approaching you from a distance. You practice catching balls that are thrown at you from different directions while you're not looking, so that you have to rely on hearing and instinct to sense the incoming missiles. So pretty much she practiced dodgeball. You have nothing more to learn from reflexes. As you're walking through, oh, this is the wind, the strange wind. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna have to pause this for 2 seconds. I'm back, sorry about that, guys. The bird was squawking in the background, and I was like, I can't even play this game without people hearing my bird, like, screaming. Anyway, alright, where were we? Oh, I think she got a new outfit. Yes, she did. Isn't it cute? In fact, I'm pretty sure this is my thumbnail one, because I thought it was so cute earlier. Alright, so she has reflexes down. Let's go ahead and start doing running some more. I'm probably only gonna do running to like 50. I'm not gonna like try really hard to get running, because I don't know how much that's going to like help her, and then we're gonna start Lumen, because I want her to be able to defend herself really. You switch back and forth between a brisk walk and a light bouncing jog. Not too fast, you're building endurance rather than speed. You steadily increase the proportion of time you spend jogging with shorter breaks of walking to recharge your energy. We need something, wow, why did I just do her father's voice? We need something cheerful. You could hold a tournament. What a great idea! Knights, jousting, musicians, all sorts of competitions. Everyone loves a contest. Alright, let's do employment. Your eyes fall upon a vase of flowers. Oh, come on. It should have been court manners, and she'd been like, wow, that vase is really dead. Someone must mean that they want to kill me. This is the stupid chocolates. Save the candy for later, Elodie. In fact, just throw it out. No one wants that candy. Okay, well, we survived that mistake. We'll go ahead and do running once more, and then I'm going to start on Lumen. I feel like now I'm getting a handle on this, because it's like, I know where I'm going with this. I don't have to have her like just blindly take things because I feel like they're important, because screw history. She needs to survive. She doesn't need to know of anything about her continent. She just needs to survive. You learn to summon a small glowing light. Guess that's better than splash. You practice jogging solidly for longer stretches of time and learn how much food and water you need before and after in order to keep your body going. You learn the proper techniques and clothing for running in different kinds of weather to avoid frostbite, overheating, or disease. Okay, I feel like that if she does any of these, she's going to fail. But let's do mounted. She can just like scream and hold on to the horse all the way. I'm fine with that. My family blood is on your hands. What is he talking about? I challenge you, Elodie. A life for a life. He's challenging you to a duel? Refuse. I'm not going to fight you just because you want me to. Unfortunately, it seems he isn't interested. See? Yes! You leap out of his path, but he swerves and comes at you again, braying like a mad mole, so you keep running. Moments later, he staggers and collapses, an assortment of arrows standing out from his body like pens through a cushion. It's really not the best idea to attempt murder in front of an entire tournament of trained warriors. My question is why weren't they trying to protect her before? Obviously, he had ill intentions. After the tournament, a minor tragedy is revealed. One of the stewards apparently had an incredible sweet tooth and dared to steal a piece of your recently received chocolates. He had a sweet tooth. The chocolates were poison. We knew this because she died. When you asked questions, it turned out that the merchant house which supposedly sent you this present never existed. Someone has tried to kill you, but you don't know who. Well, that happens to everyone. Get used to it. You're the queen. Alrighty. So we passed that, finally. In fact, screw it. We're gonna sit here, and we're gonna make a new save. I survived. I'm glad I spelled that right, because that would have been embarrassing. Alright. Return to game. We're gonna start doing Lumen. Gonna get that all the way up. I feel like that's like the way to go right now, because I don't know what happens next. I only looked up the strategy for the freaking tournament. Sorry, I hit my mic. Let's go ahead and do magic. Lumen. Wait, let's make sure that I had a positive. Okay. It's like I don't want to do it for nothing. Okay, yeah. We learned that you make discs of light. My lady, your father wishes to speak with you. He says it's urgent. Fine, I'm coming. You find your father standing over a map of the coastline. His face is grave. Ships have been sighted on approach from Shanja. Not trade ships, this is war fleet. What? Within a week, they will be in Novan waters. Within 2, they could reach the capital. Then we will fight to defend ourselves. You can try to use the treasury funds to hire additional soldiers, but it may be difficult on such short notice. Recruit soldiers. Let's recruit soldiers. I am sorry, I don't know why I can't talk. Fine, we'll do that. You will need to draw up a naval strategy for our ships to carry out. You could choose to act as admiral and lead the fleet in person, but the danger to you would be very great. Unless you think your personal skills will make a difference, I would strongly advise against it. Well, let's... I'm going to kill her again, why not? Let's go for number... Which one? You know, I should have like a count of how many times I've died. I think this would be number 8. Let's go for number 9. And then I can just, I am right there. I can just stay at the capital if it doesn't work. The risk is mine to take. You have your mother's heart. There's one more thing I hesitate to ask, but an invasion. This is sort of a disaster for which a lumen's power may be worth the cost. If the fleet could be destroyed before they reached our waters, many lives would be saved. I don't know any magic that can sink a whole fleet. I'll have to talk to my mentor. You find the Duchess of Ursel in her guest quarters. A fleet from Shanja is attacking us. Is it possible to sink them all with magic? It is easy enough to attack one soldier, one ship as a demonstration, but why can't I say that? Obliterate? But to obliterate an entire fleet? You would need an immense amount of power spread over a large area. More than any one lumen could control. If you tried to raise that much power yourself, you would die. Not could. Would. So it's hopeless. We'll just have to rely on our soldiers. Soldiers. Shush. Ah, I'm sorry guys, I swear I can talk. Well, that's depressing. Why does she look so happy? Oops, no, not. I don't know what that button does. Okay. I think we were almost at 50, so we need to get these two up. So, let's do that. Well, let me check. Yeah, let's do that. In fact, let's do one at a time. You increase your awareness of your own thoughts. We've already read this, and we've read this one. Oh shit. Danger on the high seas! Ships close Ships close in on each other, angling into range. You take your positions with a spy glass, watching the enemy movements closely and shouting out necessary changes and plans. The Sanjans have half again as many troops as you. It doesn't look promising. The eventual outcome is not in your favor. The Novan ships are sunk or scattered as the forces press towards landfall. Your own vessel is holed and left to sink, and the lifeboats fall victim to flaming arrows. You and your soldiers are forced to leap into water and swim to shore. Except she's never swam. Swimming always seems so easy and fun. Even little children can do it. It's not so much fun when you're weighed down by clothing, miles of land, and surrounded by enemies. If anyone could see you clearly, they'd probably help. Your soldiers would willingly risk their lives to haul you into safety, and your enemies would surely love to capture you intact. But you're just one tiny figure lost in the dark sea. You struggle against the waves for as long as you can, but your limbs grow even more heavy. Oh, that's great. I killed her. Again. Maybe I should add this one to the thumbnail. Okay, let's load a game. I survived, that's funny. Alright, I guess we're going to have to go back to what we were doing before. We're just gonna stay at home. We have 0 naval strategy. Are we gonna really... I don't know if we'll need that, because we didn't really do anything with naval strategy. I guess I can go ahead and try to learn it. I was just kind of hoping to have like a few weeks so I can learn wield magic, but I guess not. They're gonna hit me over and over again because I'm getting closer to that 50th week. I think it was 50. Alright, let's go ahead and... let's go ahead and do military naval strategy. Wait, was that negative? I didn't even check. Nope, it wasn't. You learn that the sea is not something you hold, it is something you travel across. Naval strategy ensures your free travel without denying it to your enemies. You study different kinds of ships, their names, design, and the number of crew needed for each. You study the different kinds of ships, their speed, maneuverability, and standard complement of weapons. Okay, we've already read this. Recruit soldiers. Soldiers. I don't know why I keep wanting to say shoulders. We're gonna stay in the capital. No, there's too much to do here. I can't go to sea. Okay, let's... Oh, there's no funds available. We're an absolutely poor country. Oh dear lord. It's okay. It's okay, Elodie. We're gonna get through this. I don't know how, but we're gonna get through this. I don't see why I need a naval strategy now. Alright, we'll do one more naval strategy, and we'll go ahead and start wielding magic. This is what happens when you don't look at the guide. Come on, Shelly. You learn about the requirement for all sailors I give up. Sailors to rescue the crew of a sinking ship, even an enemy. You learn about the challenges to naval warfare posed by unpredictable weather, as well as the dangers of sailing too close to an unknown coastline. You learn how to throw discs at people. Woohoo! Danger on the high seas. Ship close to another, angling into range. The event is not in your favor. Since you have failed to repel the invasion, the fleet will soon land and their troops will begin the progress towards your capital city. Your remaining soldiers will hold them off as long as possible, of course, but the main strength of your military has been exhausted. Nova's future looks bleak. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, let's get angry. That's how you win the war. Get angry, Elodie. Get angry. Okay, I have a feeling we're gonna have to fight for our lives. I wonder if that'll get her up to... I wonder if that'll get her up to 50. Probably will get her up to 50. Let's go ahead and learn resist or something. I am doing so horribly. You increase... Oh. I'm done. The invasion of Nova is proceeding. Your coastline is under control. Soldiers have marched through villages, trampled fields, and frightening citizens. A diplomatic delegation from Sinja has requested access to the castle to discuss terms most likely for your surrender. You lack the strength to hold off their armies, and surrendering now will save many lives. It would seem that you have no choice. You prepare yourself as best as you can to meet with the representatives from Sinja. You expected diplomats and a military representative, a general or an admiral. You did not expect the handsome man decked in jewels who now stands before you, a man announced by your servants as Togami, King of Sinja. Is he? Wow, that's why I needed history. Is he really their king? Why would a king come all the way here? He has really creepy eyes. He reminds me of an Ishbalin from Full Metal Alchemist. I'm a nerd, I know. My dear young lady, how difficult this must be for you. So much responsibility at such a tender age. You... Yay! You yearn to slap the false sympathy off his oily face, but you force yourself to remain calm. War benefits no one, don't you think? Such a terrible waste. Better to settle things in a civilized manner. A contest, a game so to speak, with Nova as its stakes. Should I win, then your domain will submit and accept me as overlord with no further resistance. Should I lose, then my army will leave your domain in peace and shed no more blood. What sort of game? It is well known that the Nova is ruled by lumens. As it happens, I too possess the powers of lumen. I propose a formal duel. My powers against yours. The winner takes control of Nova. The loser dies. Oh, that seems like a great stakes. Your game by your rules for my life. That doesn't sound fair to me. The rules of formal dueling have been passed down for centuries and must be upheld. It is important that we do this by the ancient codes. Why should I? If you refuse, then the war will continue. I'll sweeten the deal. If you meet me in a formal Lumen challenge, I'll call off the invasion even if I win. Really? I swear it by the gods. Nova will be free and safe. Why take that risk? You're winning the war. It's not your land I want, it's your crystal. To gain your power, I'm willing to wager my own. Shall we begin? Oh god. I don't like this, but what choice do I have? Accept his terms or refuse? Let's accept. Then I must. Oh god, I have a feeling she's gonna die. Oh, Takami explains the rules of the formal dueling to you, including a carefully inscribed circle of wars which will contain the effect of any powers you wield, protecting bystanders from danger. And then it's time to begin. Unfortunately, you know nothing about safety blocking or absorbing magic attacks. You can only dodge them physically, and trapped within the confined spaces of the warden circle, you are inevitably going to fail. I died again! Oh, that's 2 times today, guys. I think that is, I guess that's not a record. Record was 4 times last time because of the stupid freaking chocolates. But we passed the tournament, and that is what we're going to come away with this. Next time, we're just going to screw naval strategy and go completely for Lumen, and I pray that we'll have enough. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Like if you like this, press that subscribe button if you want to see more of my future videos, and have a great day, guys.